I know you have that wig with a unique style that you've been rocking for some time now, and I'm sure your mind have told you once or twice to change the style of that wig. This is your sign to change that wig style from what it is now to something else. Make it look unique and make it feel like you have a brand new wig. Meanwhile, it's just your old wig revamped. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This is a tutorial on how to turn an old wig to a brand new wig. Basically changing the look and feel and generally everything on this wig. First, I'm showing the look of the wig before the process begins. This is how it looks inside. It was sewn with a net wig cap, and also closure has been patched because I think my clients did a DIY patching on her closure. So what we're going to do is change the wig. What we're going to do is rewig the hair and do a remedy on the closure. I'm going to add a video link to the description on how to hand sew a wig, so you can learn how I did this on that video. However, for the closure part, the closure fix part, I'm going to do a video on how to fix a closure. The slide that just passed was how the closure was looking. I honestly forgot to film the closure after, but you can just scroll back to the part where I showed the rewigged hair and look at the closure. You would notice the difference. The difference is actually very loud and obvious. Due to the inconsistency caused by rewigging, as you can see on the right part of the video, that's the reason why we're giving it a blunt cut again after rewigging, because of the inconsistency. Now, what caused the inconsistency was changing the wig cap from what it was before to a new wig cap. So in doing that, you have to follow the line because the wig was already given a blunt cut before while it was bob. So you have to follow the line and rewig by inches. The shortest length of hairs are fixed in the back, while the long ones are brought to the front. Nevertheless, it will still give inconsistency or unevenness because you're changing from one cap to another. So there's no way it will fix perfectly on the new wig cap. You then proceed to using a clipper to give it a blunt cut again. As you can see, I'm carefully giving the blunt cut to ensure I don't make mistakes, because if you do, you have to cut it higher and then the hair will be too short and probably shorter than the inches required by your client. So you have to do this very carefully. After giving the blunt cut with my canvas head standing upright, I'm going to tilt it downwards to be able to cut out hairs underneath and evenly give the blunt in a way that the wig will balance after everything. Also checking the cuts side by side, removing extra hairs underneath to ensure the blunt cut is straight and sharp. So you proceed to brush through the hair afterwards and then introduce your serum. So for this styling, I'm using the BioSilk Therapy Serum. And then I'll proceed to apply a generous amount of the serum on the wig. I forgot to mention that the wig is actually treated. So we have treated the wig, hydrated and moisturized it, and while we washed out all the products that have been lumped on the hair and making it frizzy. So we've done all that, and the wig is as fresh as it could be. And now, yeah, we're proceeding to styling. I made sure I applied the serum on all parts of the hair, so there are no part left out from the serum. So all the parts of the hair have serum, adequate amount of serum. And then proceed to packing the hair using my hair clip to hold the top parts to pave way for me to style from bottom to top of the hair. Whilst doing this, I've already plugged my hair straightener so that it could be heating up before I start styling. So right now I'm bobbing the hair using my straightener to bob the hair. So this is the shortest part or the lowest part of the hair. So I'm going to go through this process until I get to the top part of the hair. We're still in the bobbing process, but I just thought to show you how beautiful and divine this wig is looking. It's actually giving strands and everything you're supposed to give. It's actually looking fine, but wait to see how it will look like at the end. So right now we're done with bobbing the body of the wig, and then I noticed a little patch on the wig cap, the closure part of the wig cap, so we had to fix that before continuing. After fixing the patch on the wig cap, we'll proceed to style the closure. I had to bring the camera closer for you to see clearly what I'm going to do. So I'm giving it, we're changing the look of the wig totally from a normal center part bob wig to a fringe wig. So what I'm going to do is first style the back of the wig, the back of the closure. I'm styling this closure using a straightener, a wax stick, and a hot comb. I'm going to proceed to cut out a small hair from the front part of the closure to make the fringe. After cutting and ensuring I have equal parts on both sides of the closure, I'll proceed to clip the remaining part of the closure hairs. After getting the adequate hair required for this style, I'll proceed to use my straightener to hold down the hair to the front. Then I'll go in with my hair wax. I'm just going to apply the generous amount of the hair wax on the fringe style I'm about to do, and also on other parts of the closure. Then I'll use my hot comb to try and cover the center part track line on the closure, because I wouldn't want that to show on the fringe. I wouldn't want the center part to show on the fringe, so I'll use my hot comb to tilt the closure hairs right and left. As you can see, I repeated the process too many times to ensure I get the coverage I need for this style. I then proceed to styling the other parts of the closure and to also melt the hair wax into the hair to ensure that some little standing hair strands will sleep. After styling the closure, I'm going to brush them through, so I'm just having like a full hair coverage on both sides. But of course, you know where the front is because that's where the closure is. So that is what it now looks like, the full wig looks like. So I'm going to pick out the hair parts I picked out initially to style as fringe. I'm going to pick that hair out and proceed to cutting it. I thought to do some little straightening on both sides to ensure all the hair are sleek and smooth. I'll then proceed to cut the fringe. So I'm taking out the hairs. I'm taking the hairs out again and combing them through. I'm still going to use the hot comb to tilt it left and right so that the track line in the middle would not show too much. Of course, the track line will show after a while because you know human hairs or super double drawn hairs tend to go back to their original state. So at some point it can go back and the track lines will show, but for now this is just to cover the track lines so that they don't show. I know different people have different ways of making fringe. Some people prefer to use a razor, some people prefer to use scissors and cut it from the top, like I did, like you saw me do with the scissors initially. But for this one, I'm just going to give it a blunt cut. I'm not doing too much. Of course, I'm going to give it a blunt cut and then use the tip of my scissors to align the bluntness so it doesn't poke my client's face when she wears it. So after using the tip of the scissors to give it to lighten up the blunt. After using the tip of the scissors to lighten the blunt, I'll then use my straightener to also bob the fringe. So this is what it looks like. I'm just combing it through and trying to style the fringe to fit with the I'm trying to style the fringe to ensure there are no spaces on the both side. So and this is what the hair looks like after styling. This is the finished look. I'm actually going to switch and wear it on a mannequin, but I just want you to see the consistency on this wig. It's so swift. It's silk. It's just a new. Like one would not even know that was the previous, that this is the same wig as the one I previously showed, or this is the same old wig, because it's all looking new and fresh and silk. So after some display, I'm going to switch and wear it on a mannequin so you see what it looks like. Displaying the silkiness of this hair. So you see what it looks like before. It's frizzy, so many products inbuilt that we had to treat it before revamping. Then this is actually what it looks like. This is the inconsistency after we rewigged it, and then this is the finished look of the wig. The sleekiness is everything for me. So this is what it looks like on a mannequin, and also this is what it's going to look like on my client's face, just to put a face to the hair. Yeah, so the hair is actually looking beautiful, and yeah, I hope you learned one or two from this video. Thank you so much for watching till the end. See you on our next episode, and please do not forget to subscribe. Thank you.